don't want to be late. So we dark. We are no camera, just sound alone. For now. Yeah, me have some things here we have to deal with. Now, first and foremost, Andrew Honest. Give me a second there. Me want to ask the people them one question. Me want to know about this. Alright, probably me need to put it so. Alright, so you can see it. Alright. So, my people. So I'm gonna answer the green screen. Yeah, good. Right here up on the screen, we are not going to stand by and watch the dollar go past 120 to the US. We have the answer to halt the slide. So, I want to ask a full question. I want to ask a full question. Andrew, the dollar now slide on your watch. It passed 160. So where's the ability that you were going to exercise the dollar not passed in 120? You say you can't allow it to happen. So I'm saying we passed that already. So how comes it happen? We just want to start off with that. I want to know if anybody know of that. Because I don't know of it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know of it. You know, first time yesterday, I am quite astonished of that. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Things are eating up in the political space, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm here for it. Please remember to hit that like button coming through the door. If you can't hear me, please let me know by putting a 1 in the comment section. Double tap up the screen for me, guys. Double tap the screen for me. Hold on. Double tap the screen for me. Hit the like button so the video can go out. Paul Mitchell, how you doing? Big up yourself. Alright, so we have to get to all of the Bangarang them. I did a live earlier. It was about 25 minutes about Dora the Explorer. You can go check that out. Alright. You guys go and check that out. Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. Alright. Let's get to this. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, you know, the PMP put out some notices today. It says here that, I remember to like and share the video. It says here that the PMP demands JLP. The PMP demands JLP end delays on national debates. Alright? It says Kingston, Jamaica, August 14, 2025. Alright? The People's National Party today expressed deep concern over the continued delays by the Jamaica Labour Party in finalizing arrangements for the upcoming national debates set to begin next week. Despite repeat confirmation, the JLP has now missed 2 critical planning meetings with the Jamaica Debates Commission, JDC, including one rescheduled for 2 p.m. today at their own request. At the appointed time, the PMP's debates coordinator was present and ready to proceed, but no JLP representative attended. This is embarrassing. When contacted, the JLP's designated negotiator, Mr. Delroy Williams, indicates he was in Maypen and unavailable, despite having confirmed the meeting in advance. People know say these people are sloppy and they are not good leaders. They are not taking this thing very, very seriously. No? But let's continue. These delays are unacceptable, right? The debates are vital part of Jamaica's democratic process. This is a fact. Very vital part of the Jamaica's democratic process, giving citizens an opportunity to hear from all parties on issues that matter most. With the first debate set for Tuesday, the JLP repeated no-shows are severely limiting the time available for finalizing important details and show a troubling disregard for the public, the process, and the work of independent commissioners who facilitate these events. We empathize with the members of the JDC who are doing their utmost to ensure fairness and transparency, and we commend their dedication under these trying circumstances. The PMP calls on the JLP to stop the political gamesmanship, respect the commission, schedule and commit in good faith and completing the debate arguments without further delay. Right? The Jamaica people deserves robust, timely, transparent debates, not stalling tactics. Dr. Dayton Campbell. Very good. Very good. I applaud Dr. Dayton Campbell for that. Yes, yes. We have to hold them accountable, people. No. Wait a minute. I think I move forward too much. Yeah, I think I move forward a little bit too much. Jamaica JLP desperation tactics. Okay. All right. This one should be in front, but you know, let me see if I can fix things here. Can I bring it over? All right, I'll do it like that. Can I zoom? Guess not. All right. This one here says JLP desperation tactics won't fool Jamaicans, says PNP. The People's National Party rejects the false claims made by the Jamaica Labour Party press conference at Belmont Road today regarding our manifesto proposal. Their desperate attempt at fear-mongering designed... What's up, Selena, my love? How you doing? Their desperate attempt... where was I? Their desperate attempt at fear-mongering designed to mislead the public with baseless accusations about fiscal irresponsibility is nothing more than political scare tactics. I agree. We reiterate that our proposals are carefully costed and fiscally sustainable. They will be implemented within the fiscal rules, which the PMP strengthened in 2014 when we were last in government. We remain committed to fiscal discipline, debt reduction, and prudent management of public resources. Gloria, how are you doing, Gloria? Funding for our proposals will come from readjustments of program expenditure, reallocating within the Jamaica 360 billion provided annually for programs. We will reprioritize spending to channel resources to initiate that delivery, the greatest benefit of the Jamaican people. Let me read that again. We will reprioritize spending to channel resources to initiatives that deliver the greatest benefit to the Jamaican people. Okay. Natural growth in government revenues as projected in government's own fiscal policy paper, nominal GDP growth will yield approximately Jamaican 140 billion in additional revenues over the next 3 years, averaging about 46.78 billion per year. So they have already done the numbers, is what they're saying. Cutting waste, right, and streamlining government, reducing inefficiency, consolidating functions, and ensuring that every tax dollar is spent effectively and transparently. Let me say that again. This is one of the weaknesses of the JLP. Cutting waste, streamlining government, reducing inefficiency, consolidating functions, and ensuring that every single tax dollar is spent effectively and transparently. What does that mean? Well, there's somebody called the Auditor General. In this whole 9 years with the Jamaica Labour Party, there has been several situations where they have not been able to, one, tell us how our money is spent all the way through. They don't have the receipts. So we have had situations where the Auditor General has found billions of dollars unaccounted for. They cannot tell us where did this money go, how was this money spent, what was it spent on. They cannot tell us. How are you doing, Janet? Right? It says here, the PMP proposal are strategic, responsible, and focused on improving lives of Jamaicans. Our plan will invest in better jobs, stronger communities, affordable access to essential services, and greater economic opportunity for all. Jennifer, how are you doing? Welcome to the platform. Guys, give me some taps, man. I know I'm not on TikTok, but give me some taps now. By the way, I'm supposed to be on TikTok. Hold on, I forgot about that. At the press conference, the Finance Minister Favour Williams claimed that the PMP has a history of borrowing to fund its program. What she did not say, and what the Jamaican people deserve to know, is that cumulatively, from FY 2017 or 2008 to FY 2023 to 2024, the Andrew Holness administration borrowed approximately 1 trillion to fund the national budget. Damn! Embarrassing. He needs some milk. What? Oh, talk up the things them, Dr. Dayton Campbell. Talk up the things them. Let's go to the next page. Hey! Me tell you, say that eat up in the people. You think I joke? Politics nice again. Make the debate them come out again. It says here that when they estimate borrowing for FY 2024 to 2025 and the projected borrowing for 2025 to 2026 are added, the total soars to a roughly 1.35 trillion. These figures come directly from the government's own revenue estimates. So he's not telling a lie on them. Oh my God. This is bad, ladies and gentlemen. These figures come directly from the government's own revenue estimates. The tabled in Parliament each year, available on the Ministry of Finance website. They know that people are not going to read, So it's easy for them to say inflammatory stuff about the People's National Party's budget or their plans, because nobody's going to go on the Ministry of Finance website and go and prove what Dr. Dayton Campbell just said. The JLP must also be reminded that throughout its term in office, it has been the beneficiary of the structural and economic reform implemented by the last People's National Party government. Reforms that rescued Jamaica from the brink of economic collapse, where the JLP had left it in 2011. It was the PNP that stabilized the macroeconomy, straightened the fiscal rules, and embedded into the law the binding requirements to achieve a 60% debt to GDP target, securing debt sustainability for the long term. We carried out legislative reforms to broaden the tax base, close revenue leakages, improve business facilitation, and simplify administrative processes that measure simplify administrative processes. These measures create a more efficient revenue system that generated high tax collections, revenues which the JLP has enjoyed without having to make the difficult policy choices we made. So basically, let's continue. By contrast, between 2016 and 2020 and 2018, the JLP resorted to increasing existing taxes by over Jamaica 25 billion to fund its 2016 election promises, including tax hikes on petrol and other commodities, placing an extra burden on ordinary Jamaicans. This is Julian Robinson, MP, opposition spokesman of finance. So ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, things are heating up. The PMP is bringing the facts to the table. I have been telling people that anytime you hear Andrew Jones talk about fiscal prudence, when you hear him talk about fiscal discipline, Mama P and the People's National Party government is the one that gave us those fiscal opportunities, the fiscal prudence which they enjoy. Because we must remember that the JLP put Jamaica in a bind. The JLP put Jamaica in a bind by violating the IMF agreement, and Mama P had to go on her knees, literally. No, she literally had to go on her knees. This is not even a joke. She literally had to go on her knees and beg the IMF to deal with Jamaica once again, because they were totally done with us. They were absolutely done with us. Not just the IMF, the World Bank as well. Matthew Lewis, how you doing? So what they did was craft the legislation into law. So they had no choice. The JLP had no choice, ladies and gentlemen, but to follow those fiscal laws that was put in place by the People's National Party. And that's facts. My brother, my brother, what's his name? My brother Rodney would say, that's facts. All right, so there you have it for that. We shall be moving on from those news, those news releases, media releases from the People's National Party. I'm so glad that they actually did that. Let's continue. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in this one, before I do, please remember to hit the like button for those that are just coming in. In this one, we're going to go to the article of the Observer, where KD Knight Lawyers has given some very specific instructions to the police command. Yes? So it says here that Knight's attorney requests police investigation into Tufton's into JLP Tufton over recording played at the political rally. Let me see if I can get this to play. Let me can get the computer to play the audio, because I would love to do that. Let me see. Read aloud. Oh, wonderful.
Seniors are going crazy for these comfy, stylish, easy-on shoes, ultra comfortable shoes. Sponsored. Kingston, Jamaica. Attorneys representing Veteran People's National Party, PNP, operative KD Knight have written to Police Commissioner Kevin Blake, requesting an investigation into possible breaches of the Cyber Crimes Act and the Representation of the People Act by the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, and its campaign chairman, Dr. Christopher Tufton. The request follows the airing of what Knight claims is an altered recording of him by Tufton during a JLP rally on Sunday, August 10th. Latest news. Election manifesto. PNP promises $1 billion youth innovation fund. Knight's legal team says the allegedly manipulated recording was unlawfully attributed to Knight and was orchestrated and presented as his original statements to bring into disrepute the reputation of our client and question the integrity of the honorable leader of the opposition. We are of the view that a forensic examination of the recording will confirm the fact that it was manipulated for political gain and in breach of the Cyber Crime Act and Representation of the People Act. Tufton has denied that the tape is fake, altered, or doctored.
Now me have a pause right there, so. Hey, what a bangarang, people. People remember, you guys remember the Cyber Crimes Act? You guys remember the Cyber Crimes Act? Let me read that again. Alright, let me read it for you. That part specifically. We are of the view that a forensic examination of the recording will confirm the fact that it was manipulated for political gain and in breach of the Cybercrime Act and Representation of the People Act. KD Knight is not playing around. Y'all think KD Knight playing around? He's not playing around. And his lawyers are not playing around either. Let's continue. Let's continue. All right. Let me see. Play.
Doctored by Bolo. Promoted links you may like. Seniors are going crazy for these comfy, stylish, easy on. A letter to the police, signed by attorney Bert Samuels, said Knight's legal team believes Tufton is in contravention of the Cyber Crimes Act as. Under Section 81B of the Act, a person commits an offense if that person accesses any computer and inputs, alters, deletes, or suppresses data with the intention that the said data be considered or acted on as if it were the original data. Under Section 12 of the Act, a person commits an offense if they intentionally incite, attempts, aids, or abets the commission of any offense under Sections 3 to 10 and should be liable for prosecution. Section 14 directly addresses instances where bodies corporate, which would include the Jamaica Labour Party, failed to exercise due diligence to prevent the commission of the offense and shall be liable. The letter continues, further, under the Representation of the People Act, Section 97C, a person who before or during an election affects the return of any candidate or prospective candidate, makes or publishes any false statement of fact in relation to the personal conduct such candidate or prospective candidate is guilty of an illegal practice shall be liable on summary conviction before a resident magistrate to a fine. Knight's legal team is now asking that the matter be referred to the Police Communications, Forensics, and Cybercrime Division for investigation. Tags: Dr. Christopher Tufton KD Knight PNP. 0 comments. Make a comment.
All right. So that is the end of that's the end of the article, ladies and gentlemen. It's very specific to the 2 acts, and I'm going to go over that last part because it says here that under the Representation of the People's Act, a person who before or during an election affects the return of any candidate or prospective candidate, makes or publishes any false statement of fact in relation to the personal conduct of such candidate or prospective candidate is guilty of an illegal practice and shall be liable on summary conviction before a resident magistrate to a fine. I never knew that they had an act like this. I never knew. This is huge. It says under Section 8, right? The act, a person commits an offense if that person accesses any computer and inputs altered details or suppresses data with the intention that the said data be considered or acted on as if it were the original data. All this means is if you purport that the data is original while knowing that it is altered, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Somebody said that KD said he doesn't want, Linton said KD said he doesn't want the money. Thank you so much, Island Limbs. Respect for the dedicated viewing of the videos. I appreciate you. I put out a lot of content, so for you to be watching my videos all day, I'm not surprised if you're really watching me on this platform. You will have videos to watch, trust me. You will have videos to watch. But anyway, I am happy that this is happening, because what it's doing for us that is tuned into the politics is now learning vital lessons around these actual laws. So this is a teachable moment, you know, and that's why it's so important that both parties sign the code of conduct and actually follow the code of conduct, you know, because if you're following the code of conduct, which none of the JLP has signed, by the way, and that's a fact, not even the Prime Minister, if you follow the code of conduct, you won't get yourselves in these types of problems, which they have now found themselves, the JLP and Christopher Tufton, right? So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. We are going to move on to the next topic. I told you it was heating up, man. I told you it was heating up. Remember to follow me on all platforms, Bolo TBV, Bolo VNR Clips, Bolo VNR, and Bolo VNR 2.0 on YouTube. All right, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. For my people on TikTok, big up on yourself. I don't know why. It seems like there's a lot of people that is flagging my TikTok every time I go live. I notice I'm getting these things coming to me about them going to lock down and restrict, and I didn't do anything. I didn't curse a bad word. I never said anything. You know, what is on the screen is not doing. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but you know, we expect it. So no, like, I share up the thing over there. No, ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris. Oh my God, Right Mango is back, ladies and gentlemen. Mommy, you know, say me live, right? You're reading out loud. Thank you. So you know that Right Mango is back, ladies and gentlemen, and she's back on the YouTube space, and she was on the Titans last night. What this person say? Edley, easy, you know, big up yourself. Yeah. So she was on the Titans last night, and I'm going to go over specifically the parts where she was speaking. All right. I hope nobody comes for me. I want to hear the perspective of the Queen of the Titans. She's back, baby. She's back. All right. She's back. Hold on there. I'm gonna just line this up so you guys can see her. All right. Well, not you guys that's watching, but I'll be posting these videos that I'm recording right now while I'm live with you guys. So here we go. The Queen herself, Right Mango.
Appreciative. I yield back the floor. Hey, my sister. It's time to take center stage, you know. One time people not see.
I have to do some moving up and down.
Yes.
I want to do everybody. Glad to be here. Glad to return. It's been about a year since
Yeah, man. Welcome back to the Queen. And Karen, you're doing big of a self, Karen, in our place.
I'm here. But you know, it's a very interesting discussion tonight.
Yeah.
You hearing me clearly?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Coming in quite clear.
Loud and clear, man.
We're quite clear.
All right, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, it's so interesting how desperate the JLP has gotten during this campaign.
Talk about
You
it.
can always tell where their minds are, you know, because of the acts of desperation that they are displaying at this moment. You know, a few hours ago, Titans, the JLP had a press conference to discuss the PMP's manifesto.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
You can't believe.
What did you say? Well, come on now, dog. Come on, man. What? No, what are you talking about, man?
Sad, man.
A few hours ago, Titans.
Hey, how you doing?
JLP had a press conference to discuss the PMP's manifesto. I have never heard a government putting together a press conference to discuss the plans of an opposition. That is one display of desperation. Another display of desperation is when a campaign director, on the night that the general election is being announced, goes on a platform and plays a doctored clip. The Gleaner today published a memo stating that there are several news items purported to have come from them. That did not come from them because the Labourites are doctoring images to make it look like it comes from mainstream media.
That's what you want, yeah.
This is just another one. The AI, the fake Kamala, the AI generated Kamala is just another display of their desperation.
You know, for those that don't know, what she's saying is facts. You guys can go and look at Cleaner. They are warning the persons that are putting those fake stuff out there. And is the JLP, allegedly the JLP social media page is doing it. One of them named JLP Facts. I saw for the press. No, I think it's I saw Dre Bryan this morning on TikTok highlighting it. So this is how desperate the Jamaica Labour Party is, ladies and gentlemen. This is unprecedented. You know, can we debate on real tangible ideas? Can you guys stand on all of the things that you said you have done for us for the last 9 years? Isn't that enough? And thank you so much for liking up the live, Lady G. Appreciate you. Right? Big up TikTok. Keep it coming, guys. Alright? Share up the live. Share up the live, everybody, and like up the live. Just double tap up the screen for me, please. Yeah? So it's like, I don't know, man. This is sad. It's really sad what we're witnessing from the Jamaica Labour Party at this point. It's really, really sad. Let's continue.
That has been slowly but surely building up as they realize that state power is slipping from them. And who has already conceded that the third term is not guaranteed. I don't know if you watched his announcement the other night when he announced the general election date and how many emotions he went through during that one discussion. A myriad of emotions as though he was a mentally unstable human being. Just he had one task to do. And it took him over 2 hours to do it. So this entire Kamala Harris deepfake is just another display of their desperation. Like a dog chasing its tail. The PNP already looks like a government.
Island, you asked the wrong question.
And the JP looks like an opposition.
What if I told you that?
You asked the wrong question, Island. KD not prove nothing.
The roles have already been reversed.
Christopher
I've never heard of a government that has no achievements to campaign on. Imagine you publish a book of 256 achievements and not even 2 weeks later you cannot be campaigning on it. How is it, Titans, that you have 9 years 9 years in government. And you carry it right down to the wire to announce the date, and you go on that platform and announce the next election date without a manifesto. Without a manifesto.
Embarrassing.
And then you have the audacity.
Yo! Yo, let me tell you something. Me know a Mystic Sensation listen to me regular. Me say last night when I listen to me hear Mystic Sensation say, embarrassing. Me say, oh, this is the soundbite that is listen to this. This is the soundbite, the signature soundbite of Bolo VNR. Listen to this. Yo, that was so funny when I heard it.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
That listen back to Mystic Sensation now.
And announce the next election date without a manifesto.
Big up Mystic.
Without a manifesto.
Oh my God.
And then you have the audacity.
Embarrassing.
Without a manifesto.
Embarrassing.
And then you have the audacity.
Oh my God. Oh my
That
God.
is funny, honey.
Oh, that is funny. I ain't even gonna cap.
That's funny.
Oh, that is funny.
Oh my God, that
Woo,
is funny.
that is hilarious. Lord of mercy.
Audacity to keep a press conference to complain about the PNP manifesto.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, that spells
A whole.
And then you have
Document
one
like
person, the Minister
William.
of Information, stating that the PNP use AI. And then you have the other person, the director of the campaign, Christopher Tufton, stating that there is misspelling. So AI misspell. If you take up something and you use ChatGPT to create a document, is there misspelling in it? Because Tufton comes to that in find spelling errors and grammatical errors, you know. So if ChatGPT create a document for you, ChatGPT have that spelling in it, but just want to know, you know.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
Dr. Data, when you know, does she name? Dora the Explorer. You heard that? Dr. Tufton said him find grammatical errors in the document and spelling errors. So if you're saying that it's ChatGPT made the manifesto, you see, this is bad mind, you know. They talk about bad mind all the time, but this is bad mind. They have nothing to say bad about the manifesto. The manifesto is amazing. But they cannot come and say that it is amazing. JLP is going to copy the manifesto, exactly, class prefect. They are going to copy every single thing and put in their manifesto. Because they're already saying that it is their manifesto. What can go so, Michelle? You heard what Right Mango said a while ago? If there is spelling errors in there, AI never make it. AI did not make it. And that's facts. AI don't have spelling errors. Like, whose man's is this? You know what I mean?
Oh, man's is this?
Trying to tell you, bro. It's crazy.
Better in find spelling errors and grammatical errors, you know. So if ChatGPT create a document for you, ChatGPT have bad spelling in it, but just want to know, you know.
Crazy work.
Because it's like the not make sense.
Yo.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
So it's either is AI do it or it have spelling mistake in it. It cannot be the same.
Can't be two of them. Like, it's
two
impossible.
of them cannot coexist because AI don't make spelling errors.
Yeah, it can't be that. I'm sorry.
So which is it? But you are in such a rush to criticize what the PNP created.
Yes.
When you yourself have not created anything.
Not at all.
That you just go on a platform and chat foolishness.
Rubbish.
This Kamala Harris deep fake. is just the icing on the cake, proving the desperation of the labor rights who know that their days are numbered. They know that by 1 p.m. on the 3rd of September, Andrew Holness will no longer be the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
No, can't be.
Them know.
You think
about 1 p.m. I wonder if them know say 1 p.m. is a time. The last time Andrew Holness was the state power.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So big up right Mango. That is the first time she spoke. And we're going to go to the next part right now. We're not itch. It's all about her.
He might talk about this here, if that was Singapore. He want to be long time. He is a piece of mess.
If it were up in Singapore, he'd be up in jail, he'd be in jail. He would be in jail.
Guys, like up the live. Like up the live. Please. Share up the live.
Yeah,
like
come on, take the lead now on this.
Yeah, man.
Right, yes, thank you. You see, I always marvel when I hear the labor rights compare Singapore to Jamaica and try to take credit for when Lee Kuan Yew came to Jamaica to study Jamaica's model. What they do not understand is that Lee Kuan Yew came and studied our education model and went home and implemented our education model from the 60s and the 70s, where Norman Washington Manley ensured that children were able to go to high school free of cost after taking a common entrance exam. And then his son Michael Manley extended free education so that children could go could obtain tertiary education for free. And between Norman Manley and Washington and Michael Manley, they revolutionized the education of Jamaicans so much that Lee Kuan Yew wanted to copy this model. And now Singapore, the reason why the GDP, Singapore's what they call it now, the GDP per capita is so high is because they have high education standards.
Exactly.
They have a literacy rate of 100%. Our literacy rate has fallen from 88% to 65%. Imagine Jamaica now have a literacy rate worse than when we were in 1970. In 2025 right here, so right now. After the hard work of the Manleys, Norman Washington Manley and Michael Manley, to improve the education and the literacy rate of Jamaicans to a point where it is just hovering near 90%, the labor rights have undone all the good work of the Manleys.
Mighty God.
Imagine, fully done sculpture, we live in it.
Embarrassing.
Right? He needs some milk. The labor rights have undone all the good work of the Manleys. Imagine, fully done sculpture, we live in it. Right? So when Andrew Holness tried to compare Jamaica to a Singapore, he's not ready for the anti-corruption measures in Singapore.
No.
Because he would be the first one to be in jail with his unexplained wealth.
Deja de estudiar inglés. Comienza.
AI. You can imagine them say AI make error. Boy, yeah, man, there's them people are sick, you know?
Because Singapore is not ready for the anti-corruption measures in Singapore.
No.
Because he would be the first one to be in jail.
Facts.
With his unexplained wealth.
Facts.
Because Singapore also have an integrity commission.
There you go.
And you are guilty until proven innocent in Singapore. And you have to prove how you get the money where you get. And you want to still have that conversation.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Hey, I gotta talk about that part. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that? Andrew Holness, did you hear that? In Singapore, if you are accused, if them has suspect you as a government official of into skullduggery, you are guilty until proven innocent, because they don't play about their country. They don't play about their integrity. I don't think y'all hear me though. Yo, I need to move to Singapore, goddammit. I'm dead ass serious. That is somewhere I want to live. You understand what I'm saying? Because you being a leader, Jamaica is a I mean, it's such a disgrace that Andrew Holness is on the ballot. When you look at other countries like Singapore that is upholding integrity, morals, not just talking and saying, but literally holding it up as a standard, showing, operating in such a manner. This country is a disgrace, man. Sometimes I really feel away, I really feel shame, you know? And then people, when you come in at people comment section and talk about shower labor right and third term, we don't even go sit down, man. Have a seat, man. When you see the man carry down the country, reputation, down to dirt level, nobody respects us. Nobody respects Jamaica under Andrew Holness leadership. Despicable and disgusting. Oh, you have all of these issues with your statutory declaration, right? Not disclosing this, not disclosing that account, refusing to cooperate, carrying the Integrity Commission to court. Man, I want to move to Singapore, yeah, man. I'm tired of this. If you don't vote out Andrew Holness, I want to move to Singapore. And furthermore, the entire Jamaica Labour Party cannot be trusted because all of them have stood behind him. All of them. None of them is good. I can't find one among them with integrity. None of them had the balls or the cahoots to say, Andrew, you must leave. You mash up the party and you mash up the country. None of them. As bad as some of them name calling a badness, none of them never have. You know why them can't do it? You know why them cannot do it? Because they themselves are compromised. None of them, not one of them, is of any integrity to say, Andrew, sit down, step aside, allow somebody else to be the leader. Go and fix your business, and if you're innocent, come back. None of them. But I don't want to take over from Right Mango. I keep saying Kamala. It's Kamala, the Right Mango. I don't want to take over from her. But that really, look at Singapore, man. Oh my, I have to play that back. Whoa. Whoa.
This unexplained wealth.
Whoa.
Because Singapore also have an integrity commission.
Yes.
And you are guilty until proven innocent in Singapore.
You're
and you have
deaf?
to prove how you get the money where you get.
You're deaf?
And don't let's have that conversation.
Okay.
He's not ready for that conversation.
Okay.
So he has to be very careful, tread carefully in terms of what he asks for.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lee Kuan Yew said the first thing he had to do was lock up his friends.
Look at that.
Andrew Holness not ready for that conversation because he would lock up himself.
Ah.
At the end of the day, Singapore implemented many of the policies of Norman Washington Manley and Michael Manley to make Singapore what it was today. I hear the labor rights taking credit how Singapore was so impressed by our economy, failing to realize that the economy they were impressed by was the economy created by Norman Washington Manley, where in 1956 to 57 we had a growth rate of 14%.
Yes.
Never been matched again before after that.
Never.
And you know him and how well they're doing, and the growth rate today is 1.7%. You see, the bottom line is they look to Singapore, but they're not ready to be Singapore. Because the first step that Singapore made to make their country a better place was to stamp out corruption. To put people in jobs who are qualified to perform those jobs.
Meritocracy.
A meritocracy and not a kakistocracy.
Exactly.
Which is what exists in Jamaica today, where you have people who are functionally illiterate in top jobs.
Hey.
Who don't know how to run anything, and they have these top jobs that they are required that require them to make decisions that they are incapable of making because they have no critical thinking skills.
Right.
Like a chopper John down in Montego Bay terrorizing St. James High School.
Yes.
who is unqualified to do anything but has found themselves as the chairman of a require them to make decisions that they are incapable of making because they have no critical thinking skills.
Hey.
Like a Chopper John down in Montego Bay terrorizing St. James High School.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who is unqualified to do anything but has found himself as the chairman of a high school in constant confrontation with the principal of the said high school to the point where the altercation almost became physical.
Talk up with things them. Talk up with
Causing the
things
school to
them.
shut down.
Talk
You
up
call
with
that
things
a
them.
aristocracy.
Yes.
You elevate somebody like Vegas, who barely getting GED the other day.
Shots
At the
fired.
college of 40 how much?
Shots fired.
To feel that he can now come on social media and bully qualified individuals who don't support his government. You call that a kakistocracy. And we're going so corporate, you know. We have the damage that Andrew Holness has done to Jamaica will last us for generations to come.
Listen.
And I need the damage that Andrew Holness has done to Jamaica will last us for generations to come. It's going so corporate, you know. We have the damage that Andrew Holness has done to Jamaica will last us for generations to come.
Emotional damage.
Hi, need your divine intervention.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
And I need every Jamaican to understand that we have lost an entire generation because of Andrew Holness. By reducing the literacy and numeracy rate to 65%, we have lost an entire generation.
Done.
Imagine 80% of your school children are graduating from 5th form with 5 subjects or more. That means 82% of Jamaican children don't graduate from high school without GED level education. And then we are wondering why it is that we are a low wage, low tech economy. When 80% of our children are not educated. And then they run up and down talking about shower, third boarding. But they can't even spell third.
Me say, boy, I'm in a lawyer, man.
Functionally illiterate.
Functionally illiterate.
You know, wonderful punch from Kamala, you know.
I tell you boy. Oh, she's not done yet. Kamala is not done yet. Trust me. She is not done, ladies and gentlemen. Wagwan Gigi. She is not done.
You see, when them attack, so them go them way out. Them never have nothing. They surrounded by seawater and them have no land and them have to build up that and do what them do. But them work hard and them reach. And you don't call Singapore name, guys. You don't have prison right now, the whole 49 hours. Big Mama and the one of them that they are prison too.
Prison.
Yes? Because yes. Them that are each hand. Them that they are prison too. Not too, Kamala. Not too. Kamala.
Yeah, man. I keep muting myself. Yes, I say yes. That is the thing, because he said so many things. I mean, I realize that this man you call Big Mama nowadays he might change up him talk, you know. I hear today he was singing high praises about the PNP manifesto, and I find that so odd. Because a little man will try and stir up controversy, no matter what, so that he can like to create distractions in the name of the government. But I believe them smell a rat.
Time come.
He realize the time come, you know. But he would have been in jail a long time ago. First of all, him not pay no tax.
Mighty God. Refuse. good.
At the time come, you know. But he would have been in jail a long time ago. Him no pay no tax, right? And second of all, I hear him have a lot of outstanding amounts owing. So obviously the government money alone when getting paid for commercials and basically everything is not enough. You understand? But he's one of the cronies. Several of them are on all the media entities. It is so, I mean, these people basically corner everything. You understand? So in terms of comparing them to Singapore, as you said, every last striking one of them would have been in jail by now.
Prison.
Every last striking one of them.
Prison term.
But you know, it scares me.
Listen
and
to
I'm going to tell you why.
Listen to this.
This generation of millennials coming up, they have no moral fabric. They don't seem to understand, or I shouldn't say understand because they well understand. They don't appreciate right from wrong. As long as it's something will benefit them, they no business.
Yes.
And so I'm scared because the proverbial shit must hit the fan one day now, if we continue like this.
Yes.
With a set of people we just not care. As long as it is not directly impacting them. I had a conversation on my TikTok platform today with a young lady who, as long as it's not benefiting her directly, I asked her if she have kids, she said, yes, she have 2. I said, if something were to happen to one of your children and you take that child to children's hospital, and because the hospital is out of every single resource, your child is going through all sorts of unnecessary problems. Your child have to go in an ambulance to go get a CT scan done because the hospital don't have none. So now carry the picnic, the little baby, down to KPH, and KPH not designed for children. So, I mean, all of these things add up because the people themselves are so brainwashed that they don't understand that in order to change things, we have to each take accountability and responsibility for it, you know.
You see, excuse me. You see the point that Kamala is making? I heard somebody the other day say that whoever is paying them the most money is who they are voting for. Brawling. Whoever give them the most money is who them voting for. And the argument was two of them are the same thing, and no matter who in a power, it not gonna change nothing for them. So I don't know them circumstance. I don't know what that is and what that means. But it screams to the point where Kamala doesn't make. As long as it's not affecting you, you're good. You know? Until you reach a door, you start to cry and then you want everybody else to have sympathy for you and then you want to become an activist. No. No. The time is now. Everybody that is listening to me now, however much of you, spread the word. The time is now to act and become activists for change. Don't wait until police unalive your son or your daughter or your mother or your brother or your sister wrongfully. You start to have empathy, sympathy, and understanding for families that are crying out. That you start to think about, wait a minute, there's actually corrupt police out there. We have seen videos of police that appear to be, not appear. We have seen videos of them unaliving people, right, from CCTV camera. And in their statements, that is not what happened in the statement. A shootout. Right? So you guys want to act as if we don't have corrupt police out there that are doing the most. We don't want to act as if the hospital them don't stay the way how them stay and people are dead in a chair and them something there. So now go wait till you get sick before you care. Oh, so you think so because you eat right and you exercise, nothing can happen to you. If you go to hospital. You don't know say you can have an accident. You don't know say you don't know what going on in your body really. You could have eat right till you blue. You still can't sick. You don't know if you have any, what you call it, generational diseases that pass down in the family. You know, say the heat wave can lick you, you're dehydrated and you drop down. You drop down and probably lick your head, you cripple, or you go survive. Who go take care of you? In a them hospital there? So when you not go care, when you see your mark going in the PMP I did with the thing in the manifesto for the disabled and for the elderly. When you see the plans when they have to take care of the people. You see, let me tell you something. You see a country, the way them take care of them elderly and them children, it puts you in a certain class and a certain level of recognition worldwide. And Jamaica will forever be a third world country if we don't treat our people better. Because the people are the engine. Big up the PMP. Whether they want to say a AI do it, or some people say, I'm not throwing no shots. Some people say, them take stuff from the UIC manifesto, whatever the case might be. I'm saying if they did, and it's something that is good, what is wrong with that? Isn't it going to benefit the people of Jamaica? Isn't it going to benefit you? You know, those little things that we do that is petty and petty arguments, it doesn't help. It's time for unification, ladies and gentlemen. But let's continue.
We have to hold ourselves accountable. So if you are incapable of holding yourself accountable, and then all of these like-minded people, because they are like-minded, when they come on social media and troll and go on with them foolishness because they're like-minded. You understand? So we, as I said, we're in a crisis. This generation, I call it the last generation, because at the end of the day, them here people here don't have no clue, not even clue. They have no business whether it's right or wrong, as long as they are comfortable, they are earning. They have no emotional intelligence. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, so that was right mango, you know, man. That was right mango. You understand? Tell me what you think about that in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. The points that she raised. I mean, she totally destroyed. Well, Vegas get called out. Cliff Hughes get called out. The entire Jamaica Labour Party, specifically Tufton and Andrew Wells get called out. And just on a global level, she taught me something about Singapore that I didn't know. Singapore don't play about corruption to the point where you get accused, say an integrity commission investigate you, and you can't tell us how you make your money. You're presumed guilty. You're presumed to be guilty, and you have to clean that up and fix that and make we know what's going on. And if you're clear, you can come back. If it is proven say you're guilty, obviously they must send you to prison, and you're gonna get charged, and you can't leave the country again in a no capacity. That's what we need in Jamaica. Period. All of those undecided voters that are so many, can remember it's almost 70% of Jamaicans don't vote either way. Some of them style the government and take the money. You understand? Take the money and gone for the business. Them now vote, they will look for them by election day for them vote. Them done gone with them 7,000, them 10,000, them 15,000 already. And no voting no go on for them. Because the people don't trust either government. The bridge of trust has been disintegrated under the Jamaica Labour Party. There's nothing there. No, you know well thinking Jamaican can't tell me that they trust this government. None. Not when the leader is in the position that he is. Not when we're going into an election and there's 10 people that might be running for office that has not been certified. or is under investigation for illicit enrichment. Come on, man. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, all right? All right, so I don't think there's, thank you. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to know. Allow me to tell you. Hold on. Bricks. One more thing, my people, before I go. Oh, by the way, I will be live at 6 p.m. All right, because, you know, the PMP parish meeting at St. James. And I'm excited because of this. And I'm going to be live on YouTube. And I'm going to be live on both of my platforms, Bolo VNR Clips and Bolo VNR 2.0, right? And the reason why I'm excited, I don't know if you guys remember that Queen of the South, Nikisha Burchell, was bullied by Andrew Holness. You guys remember that she was going to keep an event for the taximen, you know, and Andrew Holness decided that he's going to keep an event hurried 4 minutes away from she was. Much like what he did with Mark Golding in Crossroads and the halfway through situation, he did it twice now, ladies and gentlemen. The halfway through one was bigger because of that was supposed to be a mass meeting for the People's National Party, and he blocked it using his powers as the Prime Minister. But the Parliament is dissolved now, isn't it? There's no more Prime Minister now, isn't it? There's no more Minister of Government. There's none of that. We are going into elections. So, all's fair, even though the things are still tilted in a corrupt way for Andrew Holness, you know. And why do I say that? Well, because the political ombudsman is still in his office. The political ombudsman is in the office of the Prime Minister, and it's an invisible political ombudsman. You understand what I'm saying? And things are so bad. Lord of mercy. Things are so bad. Oh, this come up on my page. Andrew Holness tour in St. Ann right now. Live. When we see them platform, yeah, you know what, let me not say that. Yes, let me not say that. Let me go to this video. Right? But Andrew Holness, why it's just a total disgrace, man, I tell you. Just an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Okay, me like this. I like this. Yes. You know, me love all the people, the regular Jamaican people, is coming out and letting their voices be heard and telling the good up history of Jamaica with the political. Me love it, you know, because you see, the more people come out with the facts, let me tell you, see, lies resonate more. Erica, big up. Lies resonate more than the truth, and it goes faster because a lot of the time, lies are what you call juicy information, sus, propaganda. Yes, but you see the truth is not so attractive to most people. We have Orlando, Florida in the building. Big up yourself, Andrew McCullough. Big up. Zane. All right. Let me go to this. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Give me a second, guys. Now try to find this video. Yes. See it, yeah? See it, yeah? Have to record this. Have to record this. One of my favorite lady, London 45. Mighty God. Bless your soul, bless your heart. Holy for love and respect, London 45. Boy, may I tell you, They attack you, then do all type of something. And you still stay strong, mama. Whole heap of respect to you, trust me. Whole heap of respect. Yeah, man, you have to give her props, man. Hey, then come after her, you know. Then come after London, wicked. Come after her, wicked. But I love how she's strong. Anyway, line up them two videos for the player now. This are the last reaction I'm going to do. And then, you know, we're going to end the live, and then 6 o'clock, we live again. Alright? I'm going to go and like up the live for me so the video can go with people. The more people hit the like button is, the more the video them go out, yeah? So please, do that for me, please, and thanks. Appreciate me in advance. Let me put this up. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I know say, in this one, I'm going to examine two different arguments from two different ladies. You understand? One of them is very famous. I remember if you hit the like button, share up the live, like up the live, all of that good stuff. One of them is very famous. I am live, you know. One of them is very famous, and the other one is the first time I'm hearing her. And big up Atta for pressure bringing her to the fold. So let's hear this, ladies and gentlemen. Alright.
Hope you guys are in good spirit.
And to the people them, we always talk about the 18 years that PMP was in power for. Come to the front of the class, you guys I come about.
Mm-hmm.
And to the Jamaicans and the people who don't know their
Yankee,
history,
big up.
come to the front of the class. Because Marcus Garvey and I quote said, a people without the knowledge of its history and its culture is like a tree without its roots.
Talk up.
And many are out here without the knowledge.
Yes.
Of our history and our culture. So
right.
Out here and so we are blabbermouth because sometimes in the comment section, me don't know what to do, I don't know. Like seriously, no, let's get into it. The reason why PNP could be in power for 18 years was a result of what happened in the 1980s when Edward Seaga was the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Yes.
Now, there was an election in the 1980s. It was October 20, 1980, when they October 20, but sometime in October. Yes, when there was an election that was called. Now, mind you, Michael Manley, he was a socialist, more of a democratic side. So he was leading, he was very good friends with Jamaica in that time. Jamaica was very good friends with Cuba. Mind you, the US, the United States of America, led by Ronald Reagan, the Republican president at the time, he saw that as a threat because, as you know, Jamaica is the capital of the Caribbean, period. So they saw that as a threat for the most influential country in the Caribbean being, you know, siding more towards Cuba. He saw that as a threat. Now, being that he saw that relationship with Michael Manley and Cuba, he decided that, okay, he sided with Edward Seaga. He was more of the, you know, open trade, free market type of thing. So he sided with Seaga and them shipping the guns them and the things them in Jamaica to destabilize the country. Jamaica became destabilized. So when, during 1980s, when the election was called, over 1,800 people were killed because of politics. The guns were shipped into Jamaica to cause an unrest. Now, during that election, there was a landslide. JLP government, Edward Seaga, win by a landslide because people couldn't go to vote. They threatened people, they killed people, they dump ballot boxes, they did all kind of things to intimidate the people of Jamaica to not going out and vote. So Edward Seaga, of course, won the election. Okay, and he was leading Jamaica. During the 1983, he called a snap election. The PNP decided they're not going to contest that election because the voters list was not updated because during the night, remember the election that was called in the 1980s, that election, a lot of people died. So, you know, the voters list would need to be updated. Seaga decided to not update the voters list. A bad man thing in the pan, the voters list not update. So the PNP decided to say, yo, Michael Mann said, no, I'm not going to contest that election because the voters need to be updated, and because there need to be some kind of fairness within the electoral system. He did the contest, so they won by default, 60 seats. They won, and they were controlling Jamaica. Mind you, Jamaica was owing debt to the IMF during that period. Siaga also went and borrowed money upon the debt that they already had to the IMF. Siaga went and took more money from them, so double debt. Now the IMF had strict and harsh measures because they want back their money. So because of those harsh measures, bare unemployment happened. Siaga privatized a lot public institution. He privatized them. Unemployment rate skyrocketed. The dollars was sliding. So people are dead for hungry because of all those harsh measures that the IMF put in place. So during those times, guys, everything was bad. People were dying from hunger. The country is still, crime and violence is still a skyrocketing. I remember you're shipping beer guns. So every beer gun thing now, garrison become worse, and that's how garrison was formed during that time because of that. So say I be a Dan in charge now and all of these things. Now the people, migration started to happen. So so the people with them degrees, the people that are well off, just like now that is happening in Jamaica right now. The people, the teachers, the professionals, the people with the education, they started to migrate to England, Canada, and US, just like what's happening now where nurses or doctors or teachers are leaving Jamaica. That's what happened during those times. Anyway, because of everything that was happening now and everything was going on, and the people, they must see people dead for hunger, suffering that go on. There was an election, 1989, and the people voted back Michael Mann into power. And because obviously they're going to. Michael Mann came into office and he started to turn around the economy. So that's why the people, because of how traumatized they were underneath the JLP administration, led by Edward Siaga. Edward Siaga could never became Prime Minister of Jamaica again. My grandfather used to tell me, when I used to ask him, like, Granddaddy, why are you so, so strict when it comes to PNP? And he told me, Edward Siaga, but back in the days, all people didn't really tell you the details. He just said, Edward Siaga can never be Prime Minister of Jamaica again. That is why. And that is why the people were even traumatized. The older people up until millennials were so traumatized by the JLP party that they never wanted to see them in office again because of that. So that's why PNP could be in office for 18 years. So come and talk about the 18 years. I for only fought labor rights. I for them fought because of the damage that they did to Jamaica. That Jamaica still is recovering from because of the garrison that they created. Jamaica is still recovering from the dance and all of them stuff there. And they make so much gun they don't listen. Come to the front, man. Don't come talk. Because I'm full of beer yappings. But because you guys just run with one set of things, 18 years, like why? Tell us why. That is the reason why. So I come down in the comment section and come argue with myself now.
Wow. That is quite comprehensive details to actually what happened. Edward Siaga. Yeah, man. People, unnecessary. Andrew Jonas do the same thing. Andrew Jonas traumatized the Jamaican people. Not only will he not see another term, him whole entire party. Yeah, somebody say if AI mean Andrew idiot. You know what I'm done? Winston Dillon. No, sir. Anyway. Tell me what you think about the lady just say a while ago in the comment section. You can rewind it and watch it over for those that are watching the recording. It was a lot. You understand? And you can go check back the history. Nothing. Now we are going to London 45.
Mr. Honest!
Yes.
There. Hey. Christopher Rough Times have 24 hours to go and retract his statement. With that doctored audio that he played in the rally at Halfway on the 10th of August. Yes! Our liars is at you, and remember we serve your papers.
That is funny, honey.
He's a liar, wicked man trying to score political points. Maliciously. But you're going to play a doctored recording of Mr. KD Knight speaking maliciously about our party president with nice, clean, good integrity president. Maliciously trying to damage our peace out of order and bright. Listen, you have until 24 hours, which is the 15th of August 2025, to go retract your statement. And there also going to be a settlement. Remember, we serve the papers in the Mr. Rough Times. And not just that, remember that we have to have an agreement with lawyers on both sides. Because guess what? You have to not just retract your statement, you have to apologize plus a settlement. And we want to make sure that your apology and that everything reach all the platforms that you all run up and down with this malicious behavior, with this doctored audio that will not play. Wicked! You're playing that audio, you're not playing all the people them crying. Right? That there's no beds in the hospital. You don't go play all the people them tired of sleeping on the floor and bench in the hospital. You're not playing all the people them don't have no life-saving equipments in the hospital. You're not playing all the long lines them in the hospital and nothing is in the hospital to even serve the people. You're not playing only 3 toilets down in the public hospital working. You're not playing that. You're not playing the hospital dirty laundry them was from the floor to the ceiling, not even washing machine. You're not playing all Black River Hospital was used in Delco the other day because they didn't pay the light bill. You're not playing the squalor that the hospital becomes. You're not playing that the hospital don't have no life-saving equipment for poor people.
Wow.
You're not playing how you're telling the poor people that you're going to take the pressure off the public hospitals by introducing private sectors. Wicked! But you're going to play doctored audio, to maliciously destroy with nice, clean party out of order. And standing up for your dirty party with no money laundering, on a liar declaration, on a submit to IC. This wicked liar, finger-fearing, sticky finger government. You're up there defending with your lies and your propaganda. We're waiting on you. Remember, you have until the 15th of August 2025, which is tomorrow. Because I'm not sleeping tonight. The way Omega sleep and fret. Come, I want to make sure someone don't miss it. You're out hard and bright. You're not talking about your dead babies them under your government. You're not talking about the 2 dead babies that was missing and them go find dog a feast and them arm skeleton behind the public hospital, the wild dogs them feeding on the 2 dead babies. You're not talking about that. You're not talking about the 24 babies, 1 a day. You're not talking about the 64 babies we catch the E. coli. I forgot what the infection name. I don't remember. Yeah. You're not talking about the 64 babies who catch the dangerous, nasty infection where you have one dirty nebulizer used for the whole of the baby them. You don't go talk about those things. You don't go talk about how you're using Cornwall Regional as a cash cow after $28 billion and it's on the administration room done with you and Angie Owens picture up there look down on people. You're not talking about that. But you have all the time in the world to go and play a doctored audio with the original KD Knight speaking maliciously about our nice clean party president Mark Goldings. Out and not bright. And you know that the audio was doctored. So you maliciously do it. Wicked! And you're not talking about yourself or you're up at Portland, sit down in the fresh water and eat saltwater fish with the people taxpayers' money. Well, not even common painkillers, simple necessity, not in the hospitals. And you're brag and boast, I want to put private sector, you know, tell the people them how much ambulance you have. Wicked liar, Tufton.
Damn.
London, calm down. Because tomorrow is the 15th right around the corner. I'm not sleeping tonight. Because I don't want Mr. Beat when you go up.
Join me on YouTube, guys. Join me on YouTube.
I love propaganda when people out here speaking truth. It's only running out, come talk. But we don't spread propaganda over here. We are truthful people. You think we still like, oh, you have stand up and use a doctored audio when you have a prime minister, we're in the court. You have a prime minister will lock down parliament before time because them don't want the documents them to finish tabled. Look at all the prime minister, Bigfoot. She failed to table documents that had sent to parliament long time. And I was out here telling them that Bigfoot not tabling the documents because the documents have to do with she and her damn husband. And y'all weren't listening to me. The IC report stated that she failed to acknowledge The documents that was sent to Parliament. Yes, Bigfoot. Yo, my God, what a pack of wicked wolf in sheep clothing. Jesus of mercy. Tell me. No, man. No. Lord of mercy. Christopher, tough times, I said.
Tough times.
I can't wait for tomorrow to come. True, you want to get political points. Emily Shields telling you to back off because you're dead wrong. And you want to stick by your statement because you tell yourself that you want to score political points because you don't want your followers them to see on a lie and wicked.
Save my child, save face.
And Mr. Wallace, I'll you, sir. But you're looking down in the crowd at the rally and talk about I'm like you. You're too lie. You're not like the people. Your children go to school abroad. The people them in the crowd, children go to school in Jamaica. Oh, you're like them. Oh, you must be like them and them don't have $168 million in them account.
Talk
and them don't worth 500 million US. Talking about you're like them. You know exactly what to do to let the dunce them feel like you and them is the same thing. Telling the people about I'm like you. You're not like them, you're a liar. Your kids don't even live in Jamaica, much less go to school in Jamaica. Oh, you must be like the people. The people have $160 million in account. The people worth 500 million USD dollars. But I'm like you, liar. My God, what I said. I don't know where them go. Oh.
Somebody in the comment section say, no Jewish man for run Jamaica. Middle finger to Mark Golden. Well, I rather any man that is honest, has integrity, good morals, good ethics, values, trustworthy, is not a criminal, follows the law, does not harbor criminals around him, keeps good company. I rather a man like that, regardless of his, religious persuasion or skin color. I rather a man like that, and a man that loves people and respects everyone, and you can't go around that because, Mark Golding work and growing up around the disabled people, having so much of them as his friends, like I said, it has molded him into the man that he is today. So I rather a man like that to lead. Obviously, you're not going to agree with everything anybody says or wants. You understand? What I like about Mark Golding is he listens to the people. He really does. And then he implements. And he understands that he's a servant of the people. Unlike the people in the Jamaica Labour Party that only understands that they are a servant when election time come. They only understand that we are the master and them are the servant when election time come. Mark Golding understands he's the servant of the people. He's not, the ego is not there like Andrew Holness and the rest of them in the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand? Good. Let's continue.
Usher Warmington. Hey, Mr. Warmington, big up your damn self, AK Queenie. Queenie, I go always love you. I don't care what nobody wants. Say,
hey, people over TikTok.
Because you is the bandage to them.
Join me on YouTube, yeah?
And them afraid of you, Mr. Warmington. Because me see I run them off a stage and them run come usher you. And you them further because them they right at the meeting a fight over money and hiding it. Yes, we know. Some of them meeting a fight over the money we don't share up good. And Warmington run and all we wanna run go usher them off a stage.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Secret. You have all of them secret. They're afraid of you. Yeah. Some of them meeting a fight over the money we don't share up good. And Warmington run and all we wanna run go usher them on off a stage. Warmington, that's why them have to fire and you have the whole of them secret. You have all of them secret. They're afraid of you.
Wow.
Yeah. I have the band-aid for the store no. Yeah, man, I have no own cut short in our party. Warmington, two, no thing.
Yeah.
But run go usher him off a stage.
Mighty
now want him start telling our what going.
Yes.
And see, we saw when he was fanning you guys off.
Wow.
What a corrupt mix-up, dirty party. Look Look how no corrupt, nasty, and mixed up and lie. Wanna forget about the people wanna so care about, not even a manifesto for show the people them wanna have plan for them. And
Mighty God, we need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need it. Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
and not if not their manifesto. You know, I'll forget about manifesto. The way you know I run down power like me say you run in a relay without batting.
Hey.
Wicked. No, sir. Look how all allegations out with barbecue him. See there on the news, allegations out there with barbecue. Same rape people pitney, raping woman. Right, allegations out there with him, and without you to come and address it. I bet if it was over the opposition campaign. But we don't know what for the party stands already, because we know a certain amount of them. Right now we know the forum over there, you know, all allegations out with barbecue him. See there on the news, allegations out there with barbecue. Separate people pitney, raping woman. Right,
embarrassing.
And without you to come and address it, I bet if it was over the opposition leader side, who know the have it I used and kept.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Campaign. But we don't know what phone the party stand for already, because we know it's a certain amount of honor. Right now we know it's a 4 over there in the registry. That's how we don't want to release it.
Wow.
And we know it's no phone over there a murderer too.
Wow.
We know it's one dirty group of people that say we vote against the impeachment thing that Mr. Golding was imposing. Because we know
When the right time comes, some are going to charge for corruption. Oh, yes.
no, so the whole of all canatus and crook, criminal and murder over there.
Hey.
You can't clean like we over here, sir.
Mighty God.
And then you come talking about the man where, what the man name again? Where his wife was found dead. You don't need to go talk his own name. His own name the land into. His own name the land into. You know how hard and bright, you don't want to come mix up everybody now in the nastiness. I hope the death penalty that Andrew Owen is bringing back, I hope you fit. I hope you fit it and you first going at the closest girlies them call it or something new
Yes.
when same going bill again.
Yes. So them say when you dig hole if you dig too. Anyway, not my word. Somebody say Bolo you coward. Yes. Yes. Somebody in the comment section say Bolo you coward. Yes. All of what I say on here is allegedly, not my word. Yes, my coward. We're good now? Since we've established that? The person say it like say they want to hurt my feelings. And I want to support them too, you know. Yes. My coward can't take a lawsuit. So I'm treading softly. And I'm going to show you what I go on now. I'm going to show you what I want to coward. I want to know the law. I want to tread softly. I'm going to show you guys. The Integrity Commission released something the other day. I don't know this person, you know. When them release it, but you know, I try to look up at who, but I couldn't find them. It says here, Supreme Court. Let me see if they can hear me. Yes. Supreme Court rules in favor of Integrity Commission in contempt proceedings against Julie Malcolm. I don't know who Julie Malcolm is. Here what they say, August 12, 2025, the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of the Integrity Commission in an application for contempt of court order brought against Miss Julie Malcolm. The court determined that Miss Malcolm had violated a prior order issued by the Honorable Justice A. Lawrence Granger on August 16, 2023. and was therefore in contempt of court. Right? As a consequence, she has been ordered to pay a fine of $500,000 within the next 10 days of being served with the order or served a term of 21 days imprisonment in default of payment. The contempt proceedings followed an early legal warning issued by Miss Malcolm, who continuously did what? Published defamatory statements on various social media platforms about the commission. On July 21st, 2023, the commission filed a claim form against Miss Malcolm seeking damages, aggravated and or exemplary damages, interest, cost, and such further relief or other relief as the court deemed just. On August 2nd, 2023, a notice of application for court order supported by an affidavit was filed seeking injunction to require the defendant, her servants, and her agents to remove all posts from Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and other social media platforms relating to the commission and allegation of corruption, and to restrain the defendant, her servants, and her agents from uploading, publishing, or otherwise communicating the subject post or any words of the same or similar content on Twitter, Facebook, or any other social media platform. Following non-compliance with the court order, the Integrity Commission filed a notice of application for contempt of court on February 18, 2025. The application sought several remedies, including a formal declaration of contempt, an acknowledgement of the breach, committal to prison, legal cost, or any other further relief deemed appropriate by the court. The Commission welcomed the court's ruling, which reinforced the significance of upholding compliance with court directives. This ruling underscores the court's firm stance of enforcing compliance with its directives and the serious consequences of defiance. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear them say social media? So apparently this lady put up some things about the Integrity Commission that was defamatory. The Integrity Commission sued her. There was a directive for her to take down these things from all of our social media, basically scrub it, right? Do not repeat it, don't ever say it again. Anything similar to it in no way, shape, or form. And the directives of the court was not followed. So the man, they filed something, what them call it? Notice of application. Them file something else. Yes, the Integrity Commission filed a notice of application for contempt of court. And this lady now is in hot water and I have to pay $500,000. And if she don't do that, she have to spend 21 days in a prison. Only things I mean like prison, may I coward. Everything me say I allege. I don't business when me I talk about. I could have one news article from a gleaner. It is all alleged because even the gleaner get caught up. You see the gleaner put out something the other day. I hit me the one fine too. Yes, the gleaner run out brawling. I make them know say here what go on now. You see them something here with them a post. I lie, you know. No go so. Right? And it's like them a use the gleaner, I copy the gleaner thing, and I put out stories out there to try sway the political sway the people towards the JLP. Zine? No, me not depend that. So yes, my people, me coward. Me coward man keeps sound bone. I don't want to be sued. I don't want to be attacked. and sued knowing say, you know when you sued and you know say you're wrong, like how Christopher Tufton, I wrong and strong. No, sir. I remember when I put out a video and me catch Mark Stewart on the live at talk about my video. And him say, me misrepresent what him say. And me apologize same time. Instantly. Cause me look back on the video and I say, oh, you see what you say now. Yeah man, me misinterpret. Me apologize. Instantly. You understand? Yeah man, sincere apology. And he said, man, good, just be careful. Rate, and that was that. Yeah man? So, yeah man, Bolo coward. Everybody so think, brother. Me good. I try my best. Anytime me speak certain things, it is my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yes. You're entitled to your opinion. You must state that is your opinion and it's not based on facts. I do it all the time. I can say it is my opinion John Smith a thief. That is different from saying John Smith a thief. And we can also go further and say this is the reason why I am of the opinion that John Smith is a thief. Want to get it? Good. Alright, so that is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Alright, you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings. And I will be live at 6 for the PMP parish meeting, South St. James. That is 40 minutes from now. So we'll be live 40 minutes from now. Different settings, of course. Not the phone. I'll be on my OBS. So tell everybody to pull up, alright? Watch party over by Bolo 2.0 for the meeting. Alright, guys? Big up on yourself. See you then.